Hey guys, got something super awesome here to show you. I'm really excited. Basically, what happened was, from time to time, I put a listing on different Facebook groups that are local to me. Just say, hey, I'm looking for old military stuff. And then I'll list different things, helmets, uniforms, bayonets, medals, just different things, kind of give people an idea of the things maybe they have that they might would want to sell. And I never put, guns on there in the description because I know it'll get flagged or whatever. But, sometimes people will message me privately and they will have a gun for sale. And that's basically what happened with this rifle right here. And I went and met this man in person last night, stayed with him for a while. Really nice man and everything, just looking for a good home for this rifle. And I'm so excited, that everything worked out and I was able to add this to my collection. As you can see from the title, it is an M1 carbine, and I now have three of them, which I've got three different makers. So each one was made by a different company. And my understanding, there was about 9 or 10 companies that made them, maybe even up to 12. There might have been 2 or 3 companies that made a small amount of them that are, I guess, somewhat uncommon or rare. But I think I believe it's again about 9 major companies, that made them. And I'm so excited to have another one of these in my collection. I love these rifles. 30 caliber is a really fun cartridge to shoot and everything. But I got some other stuff here with it to show you, and I'm so excited. I'm gonna bring you in and show you exactly what I got. All right, so here it is. I'm so excited. This is my 1944 Inland M1 carbine, and I'll kind of pan it here for you, and then I'll show you some more things. Does have the bayonet lug, which was again, I've heard it was really late World War II or maybe post World War II, so that's a late addition there for sure. And then you see it has the rear aperture sight, doesn't have the flip sight and everything, but I mean, I'm okay with that. Very awesome rifle. It says U.S. carbine caliber 30. And right underneath the rear sight there, it does say inland, and then it has the serial number. And really excited. Again, I know I keep saying that, but honestly, next month would be 2 years since the last time I added a firearm to my collection. It was December of 2020, so almost 2 years, and I've really been wanting one, wanting something to add. I've been, I guess, itching to buy something, and this is what worked out for me at this time. You see the rifle, it actually has MRL on there, so I'm not sure if that was maybe an inspector's initials or maybe a soldier's initials. I don't know. Some of you guys can kind of give me some information about this rifle. But along with the rifle, you see it's got one 15-round magazine in there, and then it's got, the mag pouch right here. It came with 90 rounds of ammo. Got 50, and then, I'm sorry, 95. You got 50 and then 45 there. Got a 30-round magazine right here. It's got a J on there. Got two wax wrapped, or wax paper 15 rounders, never been opened. Got another 15 rounder. This one's got a weird symbol there, -B, which I looked this stuff up, and I'll give you some more information here in a minute. Does have a little bit of rust and pinning. I can probably clean that up with some light steel wool. Got these right here, which were on the magazines. I've never seen these before. Not sure if they're specifically for M1 carbine. They're rubber. I don't know if it has to do with reducing sound or something like that. Then it's got this little holder here, for rounds and everything. Also came with this bayonet, which is really nice. And I believe this would be from probably around the early 70s, if I'm not mistaken. It's got a nice blade on it and the handle and everything. And it's actually got US M4 and then Brendan, I guess is how you pronounce it. And I looked them up, and it looks like they started making them around 1971, if I'm not mistaken. But pretty cool bayonet to go with it. Yeah, so like I said, a man just answered my Facebook post and everything, and I went and talked to him and found out about this, a little bit more about it in person. He sent me plenty of pictures and just information as far as what he knew. And I know you guys are wanting to know what I paid for this, so I got everything you see here: the case, the rifle, all the magazines, ammo, bayonet, the pouch. I got everything here for $1,000. So it's basically comes out to, the rifle was basically 800. And then, you know, the pouch, 95 rounds, all the magazines and the bayonet for basically about $200. So I think in today's time and money and everything, $1,000 for all this, 800 for the rifle was a great price. And again, I just can't tell you. You can probably hear it in my voice, though. I'm so excited. I love these old war horses and everything. So much history and stuff. But I got some notes here, just different things I wanted to share with you. So some of the ammo actually is corroded, so I'm gonna have to go through all these and just see what would be careful to shoot and what wouldn't be. But you know, it's really cool to have these magazines. I think altogether, you know, again, I've got 3 rifles. I think I've got probably around 35 to 40 magazines now, and so I'm doing pretty good on those. You know, I've got quite a bit. But you know, a lot of people collect the magazines. I've got different makers and manufacturers and stuff, you know, which is pretty cool. And I'm planning on doing a video showing all 3 of my M1 carbines. I might do them with all of my magazines and pouches, everything M1 carbine related in my collection. I actually did that about 5 years ago, and I thought about doing an updated version on that. But yeah, I'll just kind of pan it again here. Again, let me know if this is like I said, inspector's initials, or maybe it was the soldier. But really awesome rifle. I did do some disassembly on it, last night, and kind of went through it and everything. And I tell you guys, the bore is almost immaculate. It is basically almost perfect, shiny, bright, no pitting, no rust or nothing. And I actually checked the serial number, you know, compared to records online. And so the receiver dates to January of 1944. And something that's awesome is, let me show you, is the barrel here. Sorry, it's got oil on it and everything. I need to kind of wipe it down. But it says Inland Manufacturing, and then it's got General Motors. And let me see if you can see it. I don't know if you can or not. I'm trying to work with the lighting and stuff. But anyway, it's got a 1-44. So the barrel is also January 1944. So I'm pretty sure the receiver and barrel have always been together. The stock is actually Inland as well. And it's marked. Let me see if I can show you guys. Well, the pouch is kind of covering up, but it's got an IO in there in the slot. And that is Inland as well. And let me see, kind of looking over my notes again. So the sight is marked PI, the sight, and that would be Inland as well. I don't know if you can see it right there. It's got a PI on there. That's an Inland mark. The extractor, let me show you that. The extractor has an R on there for Rockola. You know, that was one of the companies that made them. It's got a Winchester bolt. And the trigger housing is marked BE-B, which I believe is IBM, if I'm not mistaken. The trigger has an SW, and the hammer has an SW, which I believe is Standard Products, if I'm not mistaken. The top handguard on the underside is marked IO, so it's Inland as well. And the front sight has a P on it, which I believe is post-World War II, if I'm not mistaken. It's got a letter P in there. This rifle is import marked, which I know that's kind of frowned upon, but it does have an import mark here underneath the barrel near the bayonet lug. It is import marked, but I mean, I'm okay with that. It does have an original sling here, or I believe it's original sling from World War II. It has some information here, and it's dated, but I cannot make out the date, which it's upside down, but I don't know if it's from the 40s or 50s, but it could be post-World War II sling, but still really nice. But again, I think I got a really good deal on this. I'm so excited. You know, there's so much information online about M1 carbines and stuff, different websites, different books, videos you can watch, disassemblies, and just people who really, really know their stuff as far as, you know, the ins and outs of these rifles. But I'm telling you guys, I hope you're liking what you're seeing. I'm sure you are, but this is a great rifle. If you don't have one of these, do your best to try at some point to get you one for your collection, because if you collect old military stuff, especially World War II, I mean, I just believe you got to have at least one M1 Garand and one M1 carbine in your collection. But It's all about, of course, money and budgeting and stuff. And I've got a very supportive wife. Most of you who follow me know her name is Jacqueline, pregnant with our fourth baby. And she was okay with this. And so I thank her for her support and everything, and I support her as well. But yeah, like I said, I'll make a video and show you guys all of my M1 carbines together and just the different stuff I have with them. And like I said, give me any information you can about this. I'm always eager to learn. I never claim to know it all about anything at all. But I'm just so pumped up that, again, the receiver barrel stock is all inland. And so I don't think very much of it was replaced, maybe after World War II, other than a few random items and stuff. And I'm so happy that the barrel, the bore is basically immaculate. It is so awesome. Great looking rifle. I'll probably disassemble it again and, maybe grease up certain parts and just kind of go over it very carefully and everything. Make sure there's not anything that needs a good cleaning or anything like that, but no real concerns from what I saw last night. But again, it's always cool to have the accessories and stuff. Always cool to find more ammo, and the bayonet is nice as well. But you guys, I mean, there's still stuff out there to be bought. A lot of it is in collections or whatever, but don't ever give up, because sometimes I go through a while where I won't find anything, whether it's, firearms or helmets or uniforms. Like, man, but I know some of y'all can't tell by the videos I make, but sometimes I go through, I guess, droughts, or, like I said, 2, 3 months, won't find much of anything. But I don't give up. I keep putting ads out there or just reaching out. I still go on my road trips and visit stores and sales and different things. So it's definitely out there. And so keep your head up. Don't stop collecting. Start making videos if you don't already. If you do, keep making videos. We got to support each other. And again, let me know what you think about this. Give me some feedback. Give me some information, if you will. And I'll be getting back to you really, really soon with some more videos.